All right, we are going to get started here in just a minute or so. Um, we're going to be doing some step sparring in class today. We're going to be doing a little bit of line techniques. And one of the things that I personally really enjoy working on, especially when you have such limited space, is learning some of those things that you hear us talking about when you're sparring. Things like, you know, multiple kicks. That would be our helper again. Um, and how you can actually get better at being able to do multiple kicks. So as we go through class, after warm ups and stuff, um, we're going to start with step sparring, concentrating on a few of uh, the ones that I think are a little more difficult in some of the more basic ones. So we are going to do 1-step, 2-step, and 3-step. We're going to be doing it in this space, so make sure you're paying attention. And we do have live chat, so make sure that you are asking questions, answer questions. Mrs. Hanson, walking behind me now, she is going to be manning my YouTube site so that she can tell you when your answers are correct or incorrect, and of course I'll do it here. But also, she's going to be there greeting people and everything. So, uh, as you guys can tell, we've got a few of our bugs worked out. So thank you for being patient on that. And we will get started here in about 30 seconds. So, Mr. Hanson is going to be helping me, and Mrs. Hanson, like I said, is going to be helping adjust the camera and stuff as needed. And if I don't know, I have a hard time reading when these are a little bit further away. So just for those of you guys who don't know who I am, I'm Rob Hanson. I'm a 5th degree with Taekwon-do. Hanson has been part of the Colorado martial arts scene for a really long time. We've been around just about everywhere. This is Mr. AJ Hanson. He is a 2nd degree with martial arts. And
this is Zelda. This is
and
Zelda.
That would be yes, this would be our very helpful puppy. She's very young, so you may see her in and out of the video. Well, that's how you do Taekwondo at home. You got to learn how to work around animals. If you got really little kids, you got to work around them. We had to learn to work with them when I was younger. So let's get started. Everybody. Yes. I'm joking. We'll count. Yes. Supplement kick. Good. All right. So, and actually, Mr. Hanson, I want you to come right here with me for just a little bit. Okay? And then, so, first things first, we're going to do a little bit of light stretching. Remember, we're Taekwondos. We have to be able to kick head level. For those of us who really want to get into stuff, we've got to be able to kick up on our heads. Okay? There are times, even me and Mrs. Hanson are 40 years old, both 50 degrees, and there are kicks that are required in patterns that are high section kicks. You should be able to do those. How do you do that? Well, that's some of the stretching that we're going to be doing. Remember, stretching is not just to get you warm, it's there to make you more flexible, to be able to give you more movement than what you started with. So, first things first, we're going to start with at the bottom. Once you find a wall, good doorway works really, really well. Grab a hold, stick the ball of your foot on it, heel on the floor, and push your hip straight into the wall. Keep that knee nice and straight. Okay? I want you to do this for at least 30 seconds. Okay? Getting our calves nice and stretched out and warmed up. One of the best things that you can do. If you don't have a good doorway, they just happen to work better. You can use walls. Use a chair. Just hold the chair nice and steady or prop it up against the wall so you can use the leg. Switch sides. Same thing. Roll the foot on the wall, heel on the floor. As steep as you can get your foot to point up and push your hip towards the wall. It's not your chest getting close. Anybody can bend it again. But getting your hip close. Okay? Good. Relax. All right. Now, Anjo, kneel, sit. I always prefer this to start all the way up on my knees like this. You're wanting your ankles pointed, you want them flat to the ground, and sit on them as much as you can, as straight as you can. So try not to do this thing. Okay, this is what it takes for you to be able to do it. Great. If you can sit up on them, sit up on them. Any of us who have done some good damage to our ankles, you know how much this can be a terrible thing for those people. Okay? Good. All the way up again, up on your knees, like this. Okay? All right, but face the camera, Mr. Hansen, and scoot to your right just a little bit. I like to give myself as much space as I can. I want your foot out in front of you. Way out. I want your knee behind your heel. The other foot not crossing sideways. I don't want you turning, facing straight out back. All I want you to do is slide that foot forwards. Keep your body upright. You're trying to get this hip to push forwards. Okay? Use the walls for balance. You've got somebody with you. You can use each other. Okay? It's fine. And relax. And the other side. Same thing. Foot in front of your knee. Not directly underneath. Definitely not behind. Way out in front. Other foot behind you. And slide your foot forwards while you're sitting up straight. Those of you guys who are thinking this is the beginnings of the American split, guess what? You're right. Okay, this is how it starts. Okay? You should feel this right up inside of your hip joint, in your thighs, and relax. Good. This time, ankles bent, kind of on your toes. Sit on your heels, walk your hands back, hips up. You're actually trying to stick your belly out a little bit. Big boys. Good. And relax. While you're down here, I'll see. Legs out in front of you. Okay, grab your toes. Grabbing your toes is really easy. Lift your heels up. Okay, if that's still easy, point your ankles like a front kick. Okay, you feel this in your lower back, hamstrings, maybe a little bit in your calves, your arms, your shoulders a little bit. And relax. Good. Butterfly position. Grab your toes. Square your feet close. Okay. I can scoot forward a bit as well. So, yeah. All right. So, see, you got a couple of us in here. You can see we fill up our space pretty grandly here. Okay. So, work with each other. Okay. Grab your toes, pull them in close, and sit up straight. Really get your back up. Relax. Grab your ankles, heels close again, elbows on your knees. Push those knees to the ground. Relax. All right. Go ahead and let your lights out for a minute. Oh, more like about 4 or 5 seconds. Stand up. Okay. From right here, I want you to stand again. Close to a doorway if you've got it. Okay. But if you notice, the doorway's on my left, facing 90 degrees to the door. Okay. I want you to take the opposite hand. Reach over, grab that door frame. Okay. You don't have a door frame. The other thing that works is a wall. What you're going to do is you're going to face the wall. You're going to reach as far over as you can without moving your feet. Just twist. And the other side, twist. Again, you're not moving your feet to do this. Okay? You're just finding a wall or doorway. I like doorways. They work really well for a lot of things. I'm just walking through. And relax. All right. Now, fingers together, palms out, straight up, over, and back. Relax. Okay. One arm across your chest, pull it in. That's either 20. Your toe is fine. And the other side. Relax. Behind your back, behind your head. Grab over with the other hand. Elbow behind your head, push down. This part's pretty easy for you. Chin up. Always trying to do things with the best posture you can. And switch. Same thing. And relax. All right. So, first things first. Last week I was doing a lot of stuff for white belt techniques. I shouldn't say for the white belt, but I was doing a lot of white belt techniques just to give you the best idea possible of what you can be doing while you're at home. Well, we have this big arsenal of techniques. We're going to do something a little bit more advanced. But for everybody out there who's watching who is a white belt, okay, or a brand new student, open up another window, go into our YouTube site. You can find several of our other videos and you can see what other techniques are. Okay, so I'll be telling you what to do at the same time as what I'm doing. Okay, if I'm in an L stance, you should be in an L stance. If I'm in a walking stance, you should be in a walking stance. Okay, and we're just going to go through some line techniques. The sole purpose, help things get moving, and it's going to help you a little bit later on in the steps. Okay, so find the back of your area. Okay, again, you're going to get a few steps here and there, but be sure you don't run. Okay. Yes. Be aware of your area. Try not to run into stuff. I already have a couple of times. If you guys haven't noticed, but that's again, just watching out. So, white belts, you're going to be doing a walking stance, low block with us. Okay? Low belts, you're going to be doing walking stance, high block with us. If you're a green belt, I want to see walking stance, reverse circular block. If you're a high green belt, I want to see high hooking block in the palm. If you're a blue belt, I want to see walking stance, pressing block in the palm. In fact, this is actually a low stance, 1 foot length longer than a walking stance. That's it. Okay? So, I'm going to do the blue belt stuff, Mr. Hanson. I want you to do the green belt reverse circular block. Okay? B, I don't care which way you step. It doesn't really matter. We're at home. Okay, so ready? We're gonna do 10. I want you to do I have 50. Ready? Sicha. 1, 2. Actually, I said I was going to do blue belt stuff. Okay, so there's my area. Makes 2 more. That makes 10. Good. Relax. Back to the beginning of your area. So, we did hand technique. Now it's time for foot technique. White belts. Start off real easy. Front kick. Hands up. Every kick we do is from an L stance. Okay? He called it. I'll go gold belts with a turning kick. High gold belts, you have to put the two of them together. Front kick, turning kick. This is my techniques. This isn't about, doing the prettiest kicks right now. Here, middle section. Front kick, turning kick. 1, 2, right? Now, if you're a green belt, I actually want to see, I want to see this techniques. Okay? So, if you're a high green belt, we made the high gold belts double up. Twisting kick, turning kick. Okay? Blue belts, I want outward crescent kick, turning kick. Okay? Yep. So, again, I don't care which side you start on. I've been doing my right leg, so I'm going to put my left. High gold belt stuff. That way, everybody can see both kicks. Okay? So, I'm going to do the blue belt kick, outward crescent kick, turning kick. Okay? Wall right here. Crescent kick, shoulder bead as big as your shoulders, right? Okay? Again, 10 of them. Go. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you notice, we're almost staying in place. 4. Step back. Walking backwards and kicking in this. That's a skill for a later day.
That's 6.
I think so. That's 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right.
We like
You
to
can relax for a second.
we like to
Or Taekwon-do, so what can we say? So, now, back to a hand technique. If you're a white belt, we'll keep it somewhat simple. I want you to step forward. Knife hand strike. Okay. Red belt. I wasn't sure if we had any. I'm glad you're there. So, we want some red belt stuff. All right, so white belt. Knife hand strike. L stance. Knife hand strike. That's all gold belts. Okay? If you're a high gold belt, sitting stance knife. If you're a high green or a green belt, L stance, high inward strike with knife hand. If you're a high green belt, now it's got to be a strike. High hooking block, reverse high hooking block, obverse punch. That's a middle punch, by the way. Blue belt. If you're a blue belt, all the blue belts, high and low, reverse strike, reverse knife hand, sparring style. So you're stepping in, striking, and return. Striking and return. Now that's all blue belts. Okay. Red belts. For you guys, I want to see L stance, upward punch. This is warang here, right? Okay. If you're a high red belt, stick with low red belt stuff to get moving. Okay. Again, 10 of them. Pick a spot. Pick a side. I'll do the red belt upward punch. Mr. Hansen, high gold belt, side strike with the knife hand. Okay, pick a stance. I don't care. Okay, do your first strike in place. Maximize your space. Ready? 10 of them. Go. Now you're doing a hand technique, so you should be able to move forwards and backwards, right? Okay. Now,
Yeah. One thing is also good is once you maximize your space, you want to retrace your steps.
yes.
Here, what you can do is if you pay attention to your feet, you can actually draw a circle, land in the same spot that you were.
Now, Mr. Hanson's actually right about this, okay? If you have 10 stances going forwards, you should have exactly the same going backwards. Stanceward, right? Talked about that last week. Okay? So,
And sideways. Here,
yes, down, up, down. Okay? Now,
here. Once you get up here, doing it backwards. Same way. It's nothing
yeah, your stances should be the same. Now, back to a kick. White belts. I actually want you in place. You're going to do 10 of these on each leg. Okay? Standing in place. The leg side kick. Okay? Now, if you are a gold belt, I want lead leg turning kicks. Okay? For right now. Well, no, you guys already did turning kicks, so you know what? I want back kicks with you guys. Okay? Here. Back kick.
And if you guys can see, we have some pressure things on the wall. Watch where you're kicking.
Yes. Okay?
When you're bringing your foot up, be sure to not hit anything. You might hurt yourself.
Yes. Back kicks should not be swinging side to side. They should go straight in and out. Okay? Green belts. Hook kicks. I know you guys love hook kicks. Okay? High green belts. Now it's time to start doubling up again. Hook kick, turning kick. Okay? Hook kick, turning kick. That's the same way. Blue belts. You guys, now you gotta watch your area. Walls, chairs, meetings. Okay? Reverse turn, or excuse me, reverse pressing. Reverse crescent kick. Okay?
You do that again.
Now, so here.
Watch.
Okay?
He didn't pick his knee up until he was right here. He was watching where his knee was because this stuff, specifically this one right here, is low. So you can hit it.
So, all blue belts, reverse crescent kick. Learn your area first. Because your next one, high blue belts, that reverse turning kick, that can get pretty nasty. Okay?
Yeah.
So, red belts. I need reverse crescent, front kick, vertical kick, twisting kick. Okay? Mr. Hanson wants to show this one apparently. So we have reverse crescent, front kick, vertical kick, twisting kick. Now,
Balance. Balance is a key one with this one.
now, Mr. Hanson, I want you to show that again. Each kick, a little bit slower. Guys, we know our camera on our computer that we're using right now is not that good, so I apologize, but I want you guys to watch. Okay? He does his reverse crescent. Okay. That was this height. It should be this height. Front kick. Vertical kick. Twisting kick. Okay? Reverse crescent, front, vertical, twisting for the red belts. Guess how many? 10. Right? So, you know what? You started the red belt stuff already. Red belt stuff. Blue belt time with you this time. Okay? So, I'm going to do 10 of them. All right? He thinks he did 2. I guess 10. All right. Ready? Go. So, again, notice that we're doing this. We're in a very confined space. We're not killing each other. Okay? It's just a matter of taking your time. Okay? Set your feet where you want them to be.
Remember what I said about balance? Balance.
Okay? Big part of balance, slow down. Okay? Remember, going from your stance to the next stance is not what determines how fast your kick is. The kick itself, picking your knee up, kicking out, kicking in, that's how fast your kick is. You have to set your feet up. Okay? So, yeah. Balance. All right. So, line techniques. This is pretty much the best way to do it inside. Okay? Pick your spot. I talked a second ago about reverse turning moves. Okay? Go ahead and stay there for a minute. The problem with the reverse turning kick indoors is, first of all, it's big. Okay? It's this leg length on all sides. Okay? It covers 270 degrees of a circle. So, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, imagine a pie. Imagine cutting it twice, so it has 4 pieces. The reverse turning kick covers 3 of those pieces. Okay, so notice that I'm in the middle ring. Okay, I need some space over here, but I can cheat a little bit because I've got the low set couch, right? Okay, my right foot is going to come around this way, all the way over. It's going to point at this wall over here. By the time I get done, and set it down. Okay, there it is. Right now, to do the other side, believe it or not, I'm actually still going to stand on this side of the room. Okay, spin up and around 270 degrees and set the foot down.
See,
Okay,
emphasis your hands still does not work on some balance.
well, we all have to work on balance. That's called Taekwon-do. So, here's, go ahead and take a minute, get a quick drink, okay? Mr. Hanson needed one. I could use one. Our house,
Very hot.
airflow doesn't work quite well, so. All right. All right, let's get back to it. So, the line techniques are there so that you can learn the individual movements within your pattern and help you perfect them. If you can do them as a line technique, they almost always work the same in a pattern. Okay? Your sine wave, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay? Your foot placement, walking stance versus L stance. Okay? How you move your feet, always in a slight outward curve, right? Okay? That's what your line techniques are for. So, let's get on what I said a few minutes, or at the beginning of class, multiple kicking. Okay? Multiple kicking is a very important skill. Okay? But in order to do this, believe it or not, we're not going to start by standing up and kicking. We're going to start on the ground. Have a seat. Yes. Okay? So, sitting on the ground. Hands behind you. If you have ever had each class, knows I hate it when you guys do this. Okay? This is one of the worst things that you can teach yourself, but for this exercise, it's okay. Alright? Mr. Hanson's going to pick up his leg. His bad leg. Your bad leg. Always start with the side that you feel is your worst. It needs the most work, give it the most work. Your other side, keep it to that's how you make both sides good. Okay? So, he's not going to have his foot on the floor. Lift your foot up, Mr. Hanson. So, front kick, okay? So your foot is up, okay? Believe it or not, doing this right, your ankle starts bent, your toes start up. This is actually the beginning of every single kick. want. Okay, so you're going to do front kick, and then you're going to bring it in. You're going to do a twisting kick, for those of you guys who know twisting kick. If you don't know twisting kick, do another front kick. Okay, then you're going to do a vertical kick. Okay, so right now, I want you to do this 10 times on each leg. Front, 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 or front twisting vertical. Okay, again, this is just the start of okay. Oh, perfect. Mr. Hanson's complaining about his hip being burning a little bit. That's perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. Okay. But one of the things I'm going to correct with Mr. Hanson that I want you to look where his knee is. Yeah, it needs to be here on the shoulder. Okay. So even on a twisting kick, it's your knee that stays in the middle, and your hip that should twist it with. Okay, it should twist in the socket. Okay. Right? Yeah, you're the best one to get. Well, I don't know that. I have a really good teacher myself. So keep going, Mr. Hanson. You've got 10 on each side to do. Now, if you notice, I'm not on the ground doing these with him at the moment. This takes a little bit of space. We don't need to keep like once I get you guys standing up here in the next minute or two. Okay? You got 2 legs, right? Yeah, I got 2. Go. Okay. We'll see. These kids are starting to fall down a little bit here. Okay? You go, Mr. Hanson. You got 10 more on the other leg. And take your time. Okay? Believe it or not, building up the strength in multiple kicks. It's not about how fast you get them done. It's about how slow you're capable of doing it. Yeah. If you can do them slowly, you're building kicks fast. So my right leg is keep in mind, excellent kicks on your bad leg, your good leg should be awesome like this. Okay? Okay, all right, stretch out your hips a little bit, okay? If you remember at the beginning of class where I had you kneeling, pushing your stomach out, that'll help a lot, okay? If, Mr. Hanson, I'm going to ask you to scoot over here for a second, okay? If you need to stand and walk for a moment, that's okay. Pick a wall, cross your feet, push your hip out to the side. Don't bend from forwards, okay? I'm doing this way, straight to the side, keeping my body straight as long as possible.
And what you can do with butterflies, you can try to bring your feet in as close as you can, and then what Mr. Hanson does with her little kids is try to stick your nose between your feet, and that stretches your hips out.
Nope. Okay. All right. Back to it. No, on your side.
Oh, side kicks.
Okay. You know, it's a funny thing. Our 4 basic kicks, if you're doing them properly, okay, that's a big deal, are the 4 basic motions of kicks. Front kicks, side kicks, turn kicks, and back kicks. Well, it just so happens that we do a lot of kicks from the side kick position. Okay. Why is turning kick different than a side kick? Well, we're going to show you here in just a second. Okay, so, white belts. You're going to start here. What you're going to do 2 kicks. Okay? Mr. Hanson is not going to kick towards me. He's also not going to kick towards the couch. He's actually going to be kicking straight at the camera and up high. Look at this. Up high. Okay? This is a side kick. Okay? Then he's going to pull his knee in line with his shoulder and his hip. Shoulder, hip, and knee. And he's going to do a turning kick. And if you're doing your turning kick properly, then it should still go flat to the ground. So he's got to lift his foot up and turn his knee down. Now turn. There we go. You notice that's over there now. That's okay. All right. White belts, you're going to do 10 of those. Green belts. Blue belts. Red belts. You are going to do side kick, hook kick, turning kick. Remember, you're turning all 3 foot positions for this gold belt, or excuse me, green belt, blue blue belts and red belts is the same. Okay, your ankles should be bent, your toes should be pulled back. So side kick, he pulls it all the way back in. Big hook kick, flat to the ground. Don't let your toes pull. And a turning kick. Okay, I want 10 sets of each of these. Ready? Go. Speech up.
Which one did you want me to do?
Well, you're higher than a green belt, or blue belt, red belt, right?
Yeah.
Good. Let's turn. Go. Side kick, hook kick, turning kick. Okay, now I'm letting you cheat because when I was going to look through the range, we have to do side kick, turning kick, hook kick. That forces you to go back and forth, spending more time. And again, with all of these, you're concentrating on doing them as high as you can. Okay? You don't. Okay? And I'll be nice. You do 5 sets instead of 10. Okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Side kick, hook kick, turning kick. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that foot position a lot. Okay? Foot position, foot position, foot position. Mr. Hansen's done with his 5, so he rolls over, preferably as fast as you can to get a little self-defense in your team. And Taekwondo has self-defense in it. Taekwondo is not purely self-defense, but it does have self-defense in it. So Mr. Hansen needs work on this side. I need you to move that hip a lot, Mr. Hansen. Okay? So he pulls his knee as close as he can each time. Swings his hips. See, that was horrible. Try that a little bit again, Mr. Hansen. Over into your chest. Okay? So now, if you guys are struggling, here's what I want you to concentrate on. Okay? Your hook kick. Stick it out in front of your face and over here to the side. Keep your legs straight. Use your rear end muscles, your butt muscles. Pull your leg all the way straight and then fold it. Okay? There's your hook kick. Okay? All right. Stand up. Sir, shake your legs out. Move them. High hips are tired from that. Okay? All right. Up. Okay. Mr. Hansen.
Yes, sir.
Go upstairs and grab this one. Now you guys get the chance. Okay? I told you we were going to learn how to do multiple kids. Okay? I told you we were going to learn how to do multiple kids. Okay? Not just. And, these are safe for these parts. I will do. All right, you can shake your legs out, Mr. Hansen. Any of my students out there, you guys know what chair is for. Okay, this is how you start to do it. Okay, so we're going to start with those front type kicks. That would be Zelda. She thinks somebody's in trouble upstairs. Grandpa just stumbled. It's okay. It's all right. All right, so back of the chair. One hand on it. Okay, the other hand, I still prefer to be up, but I'm going to let you go slack on it for today only. Okay, you're going to concentrate on those front kicks. Okay, white belts. Knee up high, kick, 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 kick. Okay, gold belts. I want front kicks also. Unfortunately, that's really good front technique, But high gold belts. Front kick, outward crescent kick, inward crescent kick. Right? Okay, you're going to do that. You do that like 10 times on each leg, holding your knee up as high as you can. Your belts and above. You've got front kicks, you've got twisting kicks, you've got vertical kicks, you've got inward and outward crescent kicks, you've got downward kicks if you're a high blue belt. Guess what? I want you to do all of them. Okay? And because you're kicking a bit more, I want you guys to do it in multiples. 5. Okay? So, that's 5 on each leg. You're going to switch to the other side. Okay, switching hands. So, I told you guys I always like doing my bad leg first. Guess what? even Mr. Hansen has a bad leg. So, he is up, front kick, outward, inward, twist, vertical, downward, downward, outward, and inward. Okay? So, remember, it's the kick itself that needs to be faster. Concentrating on holding your knee. Okay? So, if you're just doing front kick, 10 sets, or excuse me, 5 sets of 5 front kicks. Okay? If you are doing the gold belt stuff, that's front, outward, inward crescent kick, okay, I want 5 sets of 5. Okay? If you're a green belt and above, I want 10. My math got messed up, sorry guys. Okay? I want 5 sets of 1. Because you're going to want the kicks. Okay? Question, Miss Sansa?
Very well. Video I
I apologize about that, guys. I know the videos and the sound's probably not all that great, or the video. Unfortunately, it is a laptop video camera that we're using at the moment. We'll get that sorted out too. And as far as the sound quality goes, we will do our best with that also. Me and Mrs. Hansen were talking about switching to one of our desktops that's a little bit more powerful with a better webcam, but for now, let's work with what we've got, right? So, everybody remembers, sets of 5, 5 sets, okay? If you're doing the green belt and above kicks, we're doing 5 sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, twice, okay? Ready? Go. It's front kick, outward crescent, inward crescent, twisting, vertical, outward downward, inward downward, and hold. Okay? Again, front, outward, inward, twist, vertical, outward downward, inward downward. Okay? Right. Done that? You gotta switch sides. Okay? You like you got kind of a heavy chair, it's a good workout. Okay? So knees up. Okay, again, starting with your ankle bent, toes are up, front kick, outward, inward, twist, vertical, outward downward, inward downward. Stop, and again, front, outward, inward, twist, vertical, outward down, inward down, come. All right. How do you work on multiple kicks? This is how. Start them on the ground. Pick whatever one is closest to what your kick is. Work on those muscles. Do them a lot. Stand up, grab a chair, get to work. Okay? So take a minute, get a drink, and we're going to finish up with a little step sparring. Okay? Okay, guys, so the last few minutes of class, we are going to do some steps more. If you have, no, so, all right, if you are alone, okay, you don't have anybody else in your house who does Taekwondo, Mr. Hansen, you have to play both parts of steps one. Okay? That doesn't mean that I stand here and I say, Mr. Hansen, can I have one right middle punch, please? Yes, sir. No, we don't need to do that. Okay. So, what you need to do is think, I've got my opponent in front of me. I'm standing at GB as the attacker. You step forward with a punch. Guess what? I need to imagine myself doing this every single time. Okay? Now I've got my opponent in front of me. The attacker is in front of me. They're punching at me. Well, their right side is over here. That means the punch is on this side, right? That means I'm blocking with this hand. Okay? So step back, middle block. Step around, middle. Yeah! Back to the hand. Okay? You're going to do that for each one. Right now, concentrate on the defense side. Okay? Let's face it. Imagine somebody stepping forward and punching, not that hard. So, Mr. Hanson, if you have somebody who's willing to do this with you, who is not in Taekwondo, mom, dad, brother, sister, first, get them started in Taekwondo. It's good. Second, okay, tell them, I'd like you to stand right here, please. Okay, I want your right foot in front of you. Don't worry about their stance. It's not really that important right now. Okay, put your right hand out like you're punching, please. Don't worry about their other hand being on their hip. It doesn't really matter. Okay, they're a stand-in for them. Adjust their hand where you need it and say, don't move for a moment. Put their fist right up against you. Block. Again, they're not Taekwondo. Don't move blocking hard. Punch. Yeah. Back to the beginning. It's all relax. Okay. Okay, so, you know, it's almost hard to see. Change angles. I'm going to do that a lot during this video. Okay. Chances go right over here. There we go. In testing, you only have to do the right side as far as step-sparring. Guess what? Right here, this angle, you might as well do the left side too. Learn them. If you do them on both sides, twice as good, right? So, push your hands. Same thing. Left foot forwards, left hand middle punch. Okay? This punch, right in the middle, my chest, just like before. I step back and walk. I step around, middle punch. Yeah! Okay? So, this part should be really easy for steps. Okay? We're going to talk about something a little bit more difficult now. How you do this in an area that's as confined as this. Well, believe it or not, all of what Taekwondo does, you should be able to do trapped inside of an elevator with 4 opponents. Okay? So, it's 2 steps, that's 3 steps, that's 1 step, that's all. Now, we're going to start with 2 steps. Okay? 1 steps. If you've watched the other Mr. Hanson, Mr. Richard Hanson up the platform, he's got a few videos on our webpage. Make sure you look at those. Make sure you're practicing those. Okay? Mr. Hanson, sir. So, 2-step sparring in a confined space. First, if you know geometry, you're brand new to geometry. If you haven't thought about geometry in a long time, well, you have to. Okay? Longest line in a rectangle or a square are 2 opposing corners, right? Not 2 lateral corners. Front to back. No. So in this case, we've got my front left corner, my right rear corner. This is where I'm going to get the longest space. This is what I have to use. If you ever want to know how we arrange stuff in the gym, this is what Dr. Cameron taught us to think about. Okay? Space. Space, space, space. So Mr. Hanson, over there next one, he's my attacker. We need as much space behind me as we can get, right? So, start in a right L stance. Or excuse me, in this case, the left L stance is a 2-step, right? So, I need you to aim at that corner over there. Right? So, I'm going to stand pretty close, just like we always do. Mr. Hanson's going to do a left low front kick. We're going to take it easy on this because we don't need to go back. Okay? Kicks, I block. He's going to step forward and punch. I step back, and I block. I step around. Yeah! Don't move, Mr. Hanson. Now that we know we have our distance, right? I go back to my middle block. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Move. I go back to my middle block. Slide back. Front kick. Yeah! Okay? He's still not moving. Okay? Because I'm just working on the steps behind you, right? But in order to use our space, start over, please. Now we're going to do 4. This is one where I have to start stepping off to the side, right? So he does a front kick. I do my low posture. Remember, this is that V-shaped step, that double step. So as he's moving, 1, 2, I step off to the side. Pick up, side kick. Yeah! And the double step. Okay, so I'm going to show this one more time. Now, so we're here. Again, notice that we start in that corner. Okay? Try to pay as much attention to what my feet or my legs are doing. I'm not sure how much you can see over here. Okay, ready? 1. Go front kick, low block. He moves, step in, step out. That's right in, left out. Notice that I'm heading straight towards my wall. High block, side kick, knife hamstring. Yeah! And back to the kick. Okay? Number 5 should look very similar. I pick on angles a lot with you guys in step sparring. Here's why. Because you have so many things to use to get your back distance. So if I'm hitting at an angle like this, my high block should be straight at the wall. 90 degrees, straight at it. On this next one, I'm not aimed over there at the glass case you can see, or the pink noodle. I'm actually aimed on this side of the lane. So those angles are very different. Okay? So, left hand stance, please. So, he does his front kick. Do my low block. I start that same V step. There's my angle right there next to that limb. There's my high block. Yeah! And my twist. Okay? So, there's how you can do your 2 steps if you find space. 3 steps are a little more complicated, but not a lot. So I'm going to start with one that actually takes up a lot of space. 4 and 5, the biggest ones really, because the angles get richer. All right, lift your hands and start. Or right out stand. So I'm going to let you. I want you guys to see what the 3 steps attacks are first. So he's going to do a low front kick with his right leg and downward strike with the knife hand with his right arm. He's going to step forward, knife hand strike with his left. That's walking stance, middle punch with his right. Okay, so you can already see how much space this is going to take up. So adjust your stances. Okay, for learning purposes, for space, you can even. Okay, shorten up. I want half stances. Not half techniques, half stances. Okay? And he does his knife hand strike and a punch. Okay? So now he's doing them straight alongside the couch here. So he's moving in a straight line. But for both of us, that's even more. Okay? So, right those hands, way into the corner. If he's doing half stances, I have to do half stances. But it's how we create our space. Okay? So, I'm going to stand just a little bit closer to him. So now we're going to do this a little bit slower. Okay? So he's going to do his low front kick. 1, 2. Roll block, rise, block. He does his knife hand strike. I do an inward block. He does his punch. I do my middle block. Right? Now, step back one. The knife hand strike. Okay? So I'm doing my walking stance here. If I'm doing 4 and 5, again, my heel are going to change. Okay? Just the size of my steps. So as he's moving, I step in, I step out. High block. Side kick. Knife hand strike. That's the only time where you should be using your full step is with that side kick because it's basic. Side kick was a long kick. Okay? The 5's going to work this. You don't want to like show the blocks. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to step a little closer. So as he does his right low front kick and his right downward strike with the knife hand, low block, rise and block. Don't rush. Move at the pace of your partner. Walking stance, inward block, L stance, low block. If you're stepping backwards, okay, from the inward block, stepping in, stepping out to that high block. Okay, notice that it's a reverse high block also. Okay, so guys, minus our video and sound quality, I hope this is a little helpful for you guys. I know at least us Yanceys, we've been so used to going to Taekwondo so many days a week. This gives us a sense of normalcy. So, yeah. For all you guys on the comments, great job asking for stuff. I think, in fact, I think from now on, when you guys are here, just a quick little, I'm a blue belt, I'm a red belt, I'm a, preferably by hand. Yeah. So, first belt, second belt, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. If you don't know your gut, you can ask questions. But otherwise, ask questions. That's a great job. I hope this helps you guys. As far as I know, we are planning on another class next Saturday for the same way, 10 and 10:30. And we're going to be working on line technique videos, so look out for those. Different black belts doing different kinds of line techniques. Because of some of the line techniques, you'll probably see me do a lot of the more advanced ones. But for any of you new students out there, you can go to our website. It's the same name as how you found us here on YouTube, mountainyoung-tkd.com. You can find our color belt line techniques, testing requirements and stuff under the color belt tab at the top. Just follow your belt code. If you're a brand new student, you're a white belt. Sorry, you're not. Okay. But otherwise, you can find your rank, print them out. You can have them sit next to you as you do it. But otherwise, good job, guys. Can't wait till we can actually get back down into some real classes. Dr. Kimmer, myself, Mrs. Hanson. We have, and of course, Mr. Hanson, because he's kind of trapped in the house with us. We have actually talked about what classes we'll probably have to look like when we first start getting back to real world or real life classes in person. So looking forward to that. We miss you guys. So keep up the good work and shoot us questions. What did you get? I'm Joe. Yeah. Tenants. Excuse me, student note first. Ready? Go. I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I shall respect my instructors and seniors. I shall never misuse Taekwondo. I will be a champion of freedom and justice. I will help build a more peaceful world. Tenets. Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, downhill strength. Yep. Someone will get good. Come on. Oh,
Isa.
yeah, good job. All right, guys, we will see you later. Take it easy. Give us your questions. Yep. Have a good rest of the week.